Well, the top three, you can throw a blanket over them. And there's that Chevrolet sitting in fourth.
I'll repeat, we've got some small spits starting here in the S-bend.
Rain has started. We've talked about it for the last few laps. These dark clouds have moved in over Mosport, and this is going to make the track slick as rain starts to fall here in the Dickies 200.
Well, these guys, you know, we've raced here in the rain once before, and it gets exciting. Some guys stay on slicks, some go to the wets. But that guy up front, Peter Gibbons, he can hustle a car in all conditions.
Well, we'll see what he can do in the wet track and slick tires. Gibbons leads Steckley and Ranger. Well, in just a matter of minutes, the skies have opened up here in the second round of the 2008 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series. Peter Gibbons still leads the Dickies 200 presented by Lucas Oil, while Donnie Thompson, who gambled just moments ago and put on rain tires, has charged through the field and is gaining on Gibbons and his Canadian Tire Ford.
Well, those rain tires will give a driver super confidence and the extra stability. What happens with the grooves is it allows the tire pressure to blow the water out from underneath the tire patch and give you the extra traction you need. It's about 30 to 40 seconds a lap quicker. And when you consider that it's only a minute 25 in dry conditions, Davey, it's quite awesome. We did this in 02 and it was wild. I finished on slicks. You couldn't see anything. You couldn't get any traction. You just had to stay out of the racing line.
Yeah, but even with rain tires, check out this. Don Thompson Jr. had it off in turn number 8. He does have those rain tires on. And so it's still very, very slippery. He has since scorched through the field while the others have come in for tires. Peter Kloot also had his issues there in turn number 8. He's now sitting in the 11th spot. It's a pretty good run for him and a pretty good comeback as well.
Here's a look at Peter Gibbons. He's still on slicks. And here comes Thompson just flying up into turn 9.
Well, you can see the spray off those tires as well. And how does this affect the driver's vision, Billy? Can they see out of these windshields?
Well, most of the guys have put wipers on, but probably didn't prepare for it. Also have blowers up in the dash to keep the fog off the window. It's really tough to see. A lot of times you're looking out the side window to see the side of the speedway.
4 laps to go now, and that is the margin that Peter Gibbons has on Don Thompson Jr. Remember, Peter Gibbons is on completely slick tires. Don Thompson Jr. running a treaded rain-time tire in the Home Hardware Chevy Monte Carlo, the number 4. There's Dave Whitlock in the Dickies Dodge. He's just got a fresh set of Goodyear treaded tires and now trying to stay on the lead lap.
Well, the other thing I didn't mention, Dave, is we talked about the Racin line. That's where all the oil and slickness is. With a rain tire, you stay off the line to get maximum traction.
Take a look at the vision issues that Don Thompson Jr. may be facing. You can see the rain beating up on the front windscreen.
Well, a little Rain-X would have helped, I'm sure, but you got all the rubber buildup. You can see oil and rubber in the middle of that window. Very hard for Thompson to see as he charges, taking a look at the lead.
Down to the inside, and he will take the lead. The number 4 Home Hardware Chevy of Don Thompson Jr. goes through to the top spot. Now it's Tagliani off in the 7. A big spin in corner number 8. He was running in 12th spot, grabs the gear, keeps going. Some damage to the back of the 23 of Jeff Lapsevich as he goes underneath the 3 of Jason Hathaway for 4th spot.
Well, even with the damage, you can see Lapsevich. Oh, we're going full course caution.
Caution flags come out as the 60 Mopar Dodge of Ron Beauchamp Jr. goes for a spin and comes to rest in the gravel trap. And that is off in turn number 1. He was in 3rd spot, so this is going to hurt the 60 team.
Now, Dave, what you got to remember here, NASCAR reverts back to the last completed green flag lap. Gibbons will be the leader on this restart.
And fortunate for Thompson, he passed him in corner number 4, but since the laps are so long that he hadn't completed one complete lap, he'll revert back to 2nd. But the 60 of Ron Beauchamp Jr., you'll see him there in the gravel trap backwards. He was on slick tires, running in 3rd spot. We'll take another look at it.
Hey, down in the corner, the back end just steps out. He overcorrects and had to lock it up and into the tire.
He did back it into the tire barrier. But you know, we've seen a couple cars spin off in turn number 8, and they've made a few changes here at Mosport to help the drivers in corner number 8.
Yeah, the speedway that used to be grass and gravel to the tire wall there at the end of that high-speed turn, they took all that out, put asphalt in there. 2 things happen. You don't get stuck, plus you get a lot more room to get the car aired down and not get into the tire barrier.
Now the big question, Billy, what will the Gibbons team do? There are those rain-shredded tires at the ready, but will he come in? Gibbons leads.